So today, I'm gonna share an awesome tip with you guys how to tire out your Cane Corso. What I like to do and what I've done for probably the past year and a half with him, and he absolutely loves it. And it satisfies your Cane Corso's prey drive. It's super cheap to make, and they just absolutely love it. And why I came up with this idea is because I've seen people use Flirt poles in the past, and I'm like, that's not gonna hold up if Bruce grabs onto that. That's gonna get ripped to shreds in about 2 seconds. And when I was doing a lot of obedience training with him, I couldn't expect when he was hyped up to listen to me. When you're working with your dog, I can now, he can be hyped up, energetic. I can take him somewhere and it's fine. He's gonna listen to me because I've trained him so well. And I'm not talking about contest type level training. I don't need that type of training with my dog. I just want him to listen to me. If I say something, he's gonna react right away. He's gonna come if I call him, that type of thing. And what I found was, if he had too much energy, he just couldn't listen. So I needed a quick way to drain my Cane Corso's energy before I wanted to do obedience drills with him. And I found this worked every single time. They need to get rid of some of that energy so they can better focus on you. If you guys are looking for amazing training programs, I recommend checking out the links in the description. Will from the Canine Show put together some great courses. You guys will not regret it. If you use code Jason, you get 10% off. Highly, highly recommend them. So before we get into me showing you how to make this contraption, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, ring my ding-a-ling so you don't miss any of the newest videos on Cane Corsos or Bruce Wayne. He is not impressed. Have a hug? Oh, there we go. There's my hug. And we got a thumbnail, I think. So this is so easy to make, and Bruce absolutely loves it. You can probably make it with things you have lying around the house. All you're gonna need is some duct tape, some scissors, some type of rope toy, a broom pole or wooden dowel, and right here some parachute cord. Highly recommend whatever you use for cord, rope, it's strong. All I do is I take this end of the pole, okay, with a little hole right there, and all you do is take your parachute cord, if you can find the end, and you're going to want to put it, just hit the dog in the face. He apparently didn't care. Tie it through, if it has a hole, like any type of opening, tie it really good to it. But this can come off. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to duct tape this piece. You're going to want to duct tape this to here. That way, if the dog ends up pulling on it and you're playing tug of war with him, this isn't going to whip off and smack him in the face. Go ahead. Don't be shy with your duct tape. Use a good amount. And what I always do, I also cover this with duct tape because I don't want anything pulling off. So what I'll do is I usually fold it over like so. And now I finalize with one more piece of duct tape, wrapping it around all of this one last time. That way it's good and secure. It won't snap off, and we're good to go. So, broom, duct tape, parachute cord. Take a good amount. I like to use probably about 5-6 feet of parachute cord. Bruce is like, what are you doing? What are you guys doing right now? Why aren't I included in this video? You are included. You're in the other part of the video, bro. Snip it. Save the rest of the parachute cord for later. And simply take your rope toy and find the best way to tie this to the rope toy. You can either tie it around tight. What I like to do is I like to separate it a little bit and then tie it through like so, and I'll usually end up double, triple knotting it just to be safe. I'll double knot that. Then I have this excess. I'm gonna take another piece of duct tape. You can never have enough duct tape. And simply duct tape it together. And now you have yourself a flirt pole. Bruce, get it. Get it. Okay. Easy peasy, drop. Good boy. Easy peasy. The dog, look at how much he loves it. He is so into these things. Your dog's gonna love it. But I warn you, this end, I'm gonna end up covering this all with duct tape too, so I don't get cut. I don't hit the dog with it by accident and cut him. So, precautions to take with this. Oh, also, do you like the Corso shirt? Corso. Bruce Wayne right there. Doesn't he look sexy? Bro, look how sexy you look on this shirt. You look sexy AF on this shirt. If you guys are interested in this shirt, there's female shirts, there's mugs, link in the description below. Support Bruce Wayne and your boy. So I must caution you guys with this. When Bruce plays with this, eyes are all on this part of the toy. He's not looking at me. He kind of looks at the string to see which way it's going, but his focus is this. He's going to try to get this through any means possible. I told my wife never to use this contraption playing with him. Last September, she didn't listen to me, and Bruce ran into her full speed and fractured her shoulder. User error. I do not fault Bruce for that. He was doing what he's supposed to do. She essentially had him about 60 feet away on a stay command, and this was sitting in front of her. She told him to get it. He starts sprinting, and she's only 5'2". So little small Kara with a broom pole and 6 feet of parachute cord and this sitting in front of her, told him to go and whipped it. And what happened? It stayed right in front of her. Bruce grabbed it, put his head up, and just plowed through her, fracturing her shoulder. So take a lot of precaution. A, for the safety of your dog. B, for the safety of yourself. You should not be using this unless your dog is at least 1.5 years old. If he's a giant breed dog, that's when they pretty much are done growing in height and length, especially a Corso. And you don't really want to put a lot of stress on their joints before then. So this is not for a puppy. Make sure your dog is at least 1.5 years old before using this. And like I was discussing a second ago, you have to be extra cautious. I am very cautious of what's to the side of me, what's behind me when I play with this with Bruce, because A, I don't want him running into something. B, I don't want him running into me. So I always have this as far away as I can from me. I'll make sure everything's clear. I'll have him get it. You know, I'll chase him. I'll have him chase it. I'll go one way, go the other. And I'm always really cautious to not have him, I don't throw it up so he leaps for it in an awkward way and then lands on his back legs really awkward that could hurt his hips. I try to be very cautious with it. I make sure that this is as far away as possible when I have him start to run. I make sure there's no holes in the yard that he's gonna step in while chasing it and break a leg. I make sure I'm not next to a tree, anything like that. Just take extreme caution because it's only going to take a second for the dog to run into you, break your leg, break your shoulder, or the dog gets hurt because you were careless. So this is a great tool to exercise them, to satisfy a Cane Corso's prey drive, to tire out your Cane Corso. But use caution, please. Comment down below if you plan on making this or if you do make it, and let me know how your Cane Corso likes it, or I should say loves it, because Bruce Wayne is obsessed with this thing. And I will see you guys in the next time. Peace. Bruce, stay. Good boy. Bruce, get it. Bruce, stay.